Hey ladies, so I'm going to be going out to dinner with my friends, so I thought it would be fun to do a quick get ready with me video, and this is the look that I am going to show you how to create. It's a bronze skin look with some bright lips and a very simple eye look, so if you're interested and you want to get ready with me, continue watching. So I want to prep my skin, and I'm going to be using the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream. I've talked about this before in my May favorites video. It is amazing, and I'm going to mix a little bit of that with the Drunk Elephant B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. I recently got this little set at Sephora, and it's the Rise and Glow, and so I'm excited to play with these and see how they work together. My skin is combination sensitive and more on the dry side, so I'm always looking for products that are going to hydrate and just leave my skin feeling really soft and prepped for makeup. So I'm just mixing the two together and applying a nice layer over my skin. And today's look is going to be really simple and pretty because I'm going to dinner with my friends and my cousin, and I'm looking forward to eating a delicious meal and just having a good time. So nothing too crazy, but I figured since I'm getting ready, might as well film it. Okay. So now that I have completely moisturized my face, I'm going to go ahead and grab my foundation. Oh, actually I'm going to prime first, and I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is just the travel size, and I find that it's nice to kind of switch up your primer depending on the look that you're trying to achieve. So today I just want a nice smooth canvas. So I like this one. It's a little bit more thick than my Too Faced Hangover primer, but I think it does a good job of smoothing everything out and just leaving my skin really nice. And as you guys can see, I do have a lot of redness, but my makeup, once I apply the foundation, everything is going to be really nice and even toned. So if you have a lot of redness in your skin, definitely follow along with this, because I'm always amazed by how good of a job it covers the redness. So I'm going to be taking my tried and true summer foundation. It is the Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet in the shade 30 Beige. I recently went out to the beach and to the pool, so I'm a little bit more tan now, and this is a great color for me. As you can see, if you've ever tried the Chanel Vinyl Mirror Aqua, it's very similar, but just a little bit more mattifying. And I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and I'm just going to dip that into the foundation. And as you can see, just by applying a little bit of this onto my face, it's already covering the redness. And what I love about this foundation is it is such a nice light coverage, or a light feel on the skin, because it does cover quite a bit. I mean, you guys can see just on camera alone how red my face was a few seconds ago, and then I apply this and it is really nice in terms of coverage and really helping that redness. Now, I wouldn't say that this is a full coverage foundation, but it's definitely a nice medium, and you can build it. I'm going to apply a powder on top because I really want just a nice matte coverage, and I want to make sure that the redness is gone. So I'm just applying this all over, and I really love this brush too because it is super affordable. I think it was either $3 or $6 at Target, and it does a great job of blending out any sort of liquid makeup. So I'm just blending, and I'll take a look in the mirror and just see. So you can kind of still see a little bit of redness in my cheeks. So that's why I'm gonna take a powder foundation and apply it on top, just to set, but also to add a little bit more coverage. But I like that this gave me a really nice kind of like even layer on my skin to work with. And just make sure that I have it covering everything. Okay. So let's go ahead and apply some powder foundation. Today I'm going to be using MAC's Studio Fix powder, and this is NC35. I recently picked this up because I wanted to get back into using powder foundations during the summertime. I really love this powder foundation, and then for like a loose powder, my holy grail would be the bareMinerals original foundation. And in that powder, I am the shade medium beige, and that is also an absolutely beautiful powder foundation. If you've never tried bareMinerals, I definitely suggest trying the original loose mineral foundation, just because it blends in so nicely with your skin. It looks very natural and beautiful, but it gives you a really nice coverage and a flawless finish. This I also like because it is a pressed powder, but it gives coverage. If you don't have a lot of redness, you could probably just use this by itself, or if you just want something that's very quick to apply, pressed powders I think are awesome. So I'm just going into areas that have a little bit more redness, and as you can see, this kind of also helped to really even out my skin tone and give me a really pretty and soft finish to the skin. So today I'm going to be using a little bit of the bareMinerals concealer, and this is in the shade Summer Bisque. And I'm also going to be using a bareMinerals brush to go ahead and blend that in. I'm using the Conceal and Blend brush. And so I'm going to take the more fluffy side and dip it into the concealer, just swirl it and tap, and then I'm going to buff it underneath the eyes. And kind of go a little bit down because I want to get any sort of redness that might still be lingering on the cheek area. That's kind of where I had the most redness, is right on the top of my cheeks. And just blend it, and as you can see, it's just covering everything, but it's not cakey at all. That's why I also recommend giving powder concealer a try, because it really does blend really nicely with your skin without looking super dramatic. I think with liquid, if you're a beginner to concealer, it's very easy to go heavy-handed on liquid concealer, and then it's just extremely bright under the eyes. But this is a really nice color. For me, it is the Summer Bisque, and I like that it just covers, but it also doesn't look too intense at all. Okay. So then I'm going to be taking my Bobbi Brown. This is the Illuminating Bronzing Powder in the shade Maui 3. Isn't that such a pretty pink shade? This is like my go-to, well, I would say it's a blush, but it's called an illuminating bronzer. And I just smile, and as you can see, it's already adding a nice little flush of color onto my cheeks. And I just blend it with my Real Techniques. This is the, I think, blush brush. Perfect. And I just love this pink shade. It's just so fun for summertime. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lip color. And today I'm using the Bobbi Brown. This is the Nourishing lip color in the shade Bright Raspberry. It's a very fun and pretty pink shade. I'm excited to wear it. And then just to add a little bit of gloss on top, I'm going to take my Buxom. This is a lip polish in the shade Clair, and I love this. Just gives an extra bit of shine, and I love the plumping effect too. So I'm just gonna take a look and make sure it's applied nice and evenly. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my bareMinerals. This is the bareMinerals eyeshadow palette. And I showed this in my previous video. It's a gorgeous like gold, metal, and neutral palette that has so many awesome everyday shades in it. So today, since I'm going for a really simple and pretty look, I'm going to take the shade Cognac. And apply that all over my lid. You can see it just gives a little bit of color, but nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply it to the other lid. And then I'm going to take this shade Stellar, which is more of a brown metallic, and apply that into the outer corner of my eye. You can see it gives a little bit of definition. And then I'm going to take a small kind of like eyeliner pencil brush in the shade Foreshadow, which is a dark brown, and apply that to the upper lash line just to add a simple eyeliner using eyeshadow look. I feel like the eyes are the more subtle part of this makeup look, and the lips are definitely the more fun part. I don't know why, but for summertime I really enjoy wearing bright and fun lip colors. And I really enjoy using eyeshadow for eyeliner just because it's a very simple, I think more natural way to add some definition to your eyes without whipping out like a gel liner or a liquid liner. Again, I find these just work really well if you're a beginner at makeup and you want to have a nice look, but you don't want to have to, you know, use multiple products. You could just take a brown or similar toned eyeshadow, depending on what kind of look you want, and use it as your eyeliner. Now I'm just going to take a quick eyebrow pencil and define my brows. And this is the Anastasia, what is it, Brow Wiz pencil? And the shade that I am wearing here, I believe, is medium brown. Yeah. And then last but not least, two more things, actually three more things. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara, and this is my Holy Grail mascara. It is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I tried the Bad Gal Bang and I liked it, but I just feel like this particular mascara formula works really well with my lashes. It gives them truly a false lash look, I think. A lot of volume, very black, and I love the way that it lifts my lashes. It's just my favorite. Let me know in the comment section if you have like a Holy Grail mascara, because that is one thing that I really enjoy playing with is new mascaras, just to see if I can get something that will give me that false lash look without having to actually put on false lashes, because I feel like putting on false lashes just always takes me forever, and I like it, but if I could find a mascara that will do the job and still make my eyelashes look nice and volumized, then I'll go that route usually. And I just think this brush is really nice to separate your lashes, and it has that curling effect too, which is awesome. The only thing that I'll notice sometimes with this mascara is that it can kind of fall off onto your foundation. So if you see that happening, you can just wipe it. And there is the mascara. As you can see, it really defined my eyelashes very nicely. So I'm gonna just go ahead and apply a little bit more powder because I feel like I want to blend in this blush a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take my bronzer I can find it. Yes, okay, so this is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder Bronzer in the shade Bronze 3. And I'm just taking my Real Techniques brush, this is the buffing brush, and just adding a little bit of warmth to my skin. I think this is a really pretty bronzer, especially if you have a similar skin tone to me. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to apply a little bit of perfume, and I am really loving the brand Penrose. I found it at Sephora, and they had a little sample set. And right now, my favorites are the scents Sun Saint, the scent Merrymaker, Tambourine, Dreamer. These are just the little samples, and the scent Wild Child. So today I think I'm gonna take the scent Tambourine Dreamer and just apply it. I love that they're little roller balls and you can just apply a little bit wherever you want. I like to put them on my arms and then just blend it or rub them together. And this is pretty much the final look. I just went ahead and got very fun bright lips, and then a more subdued, kind of like a champagne gold eye look with pink cheeks and a little bit more bronzing to the skin. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this really simple get ready with me video, and I'm gonna go enjoy some dinner now. So thank you for watching, and if you want to see more, follow me on Instagram at Meagan Aguayo and on my blog meaganaguayo.com. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.